Akash is with us now, our tech guy who's going to hang around in the mornings with us. Isn't that right? All right.
Definitely.
Good to know. Good to know. Now, I know you brought a few things, and we don't have a whole lot of time. We'll have you on for more time next week. What did you bring?
Well, this is summer, and it's sound is a huge thing in summertime. So
everywhere. There's music everywhere.
Oh, yes, it is. And especially yesterday. It was just amazing music yesterday, amazing weather. What a great time for Canada today. I've got the Stanton USB turntable. This is the T55 model. And basically, it's an LP player. It's a record player that connects to USB to your computer. Software comes with it. Now, I know there's a few of these models that are out there, and people have been using them and stuff. This one's about $200, but by far it has this best sound quality I've ever seen on one of these devices.
Really?
Because
so you play a record on it?
You play a record on it, connects to a USB through your Mac or your PC, comes with all the software. It will automatically convert it to an MP3. And
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
You can play the entire side of an LP, and it'll automatically separate the tracks for you as well.
Wow, okay. We should also mention that you're going to provide us the information for this. We'll find it on our website at talk1410.com. That's about $200?
It's about $200.
Okay, what else do you have?
Now, going further into sound, this is the Belkin Go Studio. So basically, it just looks like those little price check things you get at the supermarket.
That's exactly. It looks like when you use your debit card. It looks like a debit card unit.
Little debit card machine. But basically, you drop your iPod or your iPhone into it, and it's a little tiny recording studio that you take with you. It's got two inputs for two mics, and it's got a mic built into it as well. And you can actually mix sound right on here. So if you're...
It's not like a handheld karaoke machine.
Oh, no, thank God. No. Definitely do not drive your friends nuts, please. It's about $150. It's the Belkin Go Studio. And basically, you can actually listen to music right from your iPod or on here. There's this tiny little speaker on here. But it's designed for mixing, so you can adjust the gain, you can adjust the tones, everything. And you can even take a regular audio source with a 3.5 millimeter plug, which is any other sound source, and mix it right on here and record onto your iPod.
Okay.
And it's great.
Every time you come on, this happens. Like, I love you. I love the stuff that you bring. But I feel like I'm some kind of Luddite when you come on, because I go, wow, that's amazing. Is somebody going to use that?
Somebody's going to use it. How many people do you know? And maybe because of the community that I'm part of, but a lot of people are blogging now.
Blogging. I've heard about
do
this.
Audio blogs with this. Yes. What year is this? 2009.
Yeah, don't make fun of me. Okay. I could make fun of myself, thanks. Okay. And what else do you have?
Something not so high tech, but
I love this. Okay,
definitely not part of summer. This is called a KT tape, and basically KT, it's designed for injuries. And
I should tell people what it looks like is a big, huge Band-Aid.
Exactly, that's exactly what it looks like. But it's split down the middle on one side. Here, I can just show you. It splits down the middle on one side, and then on the other side, it's a solid piece. So basically, if you have an injury, sports injury, yesterday I was playing volleyball and twisted my right ankle. I've got this actually wrapped around my ankle right now, where the tape is designed to it's like an athletic tape, but this is definitely high-tech athletic tape. So basically what you have is something that will last for about 5 days, whereas regular athletic tape lasts about 4 hours. This is waterproof, so you can shower with it. You can basically wear it for 5 days, easy on, easy off. And it's designed. It's $9 a roll.
I can't help but notice this doesn't fall into the category of anything else that you bring us.
Oh,
why is this here?
I understand that, but this is definitely.
It's because you used it yesterday. Is that what it is? You hurt your ankle and you went, "This stuff's cool. I got to talk about this."
Well, actually, I've had it for about a week or so, and I was actually going to talk about it, but it's just perfect timing. It's the technology behind. It's taking a product that's already in the market and improving on it, and it's the tech behind it.
Interesting.
That's what I love technology that improves our lives, and this is definitely one of those. It's the KT tape.
Okay, now you've got the Apple Time Capsule.
Time Capsule. So it's designed. This is from Apple. This is a 1 terabyte. So it's designed to basically be an automatic backup system for your Apple computer system in your home. It also acts as a Wi-Fi router in your house. So it does double duty. So this unit itself is about $550. There is also a 500 gigabyte version, which is about $300.
It's not very big either. It's about the size of a hardcover book.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. It's designed to just sort of hide away in your house. You have your internet connection, your high-speed internet connection comes into this, and this acts as a Wi-Fi router and a regular router in your home, but it's also a backup. And in the summer, you're going to take a lot of movies, you're going to take a lot of photos. You want those to be backed up.
So if you use this, so you hook this up to your computer in your house, anything that you save on your computer will automatically be backed up on this?
You can set it up like that. You can set up as an automatic backup. But what all the Apple machines now come with built-in software called Time Machine.
Yes, I have that.
You have that. And basically what that is that you can go back to 2 hours, to 2 days, to 2 weeks, to 2 months, whatever setting you do, and you can go back to the state that your computer was in, say, 2 months ago.
Even if it crashes and burns and all that.
Exactly. So if you remember that you deleted a file 2 months ago, you can go back. You can go back 2 months in a Time Machine. Grab the file.
In a way that kind of disturbs me because there's some stuff when I want it gone, I want it gone. I don't want to know that it's still there.
It's password protected.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, aren't you a smarty pants?
Well,
aren't
not
they
me.
a smarty
it's Mr.
pants?
Jobs.
Okay.
It's Mr. Jobs.
Okay. And you have a smart oven as well?
Yes, it's the Breville Smart Oven. And basically what this oven does is they've designed it. You know when you're cooking summertime and pizza pops? Oh, my gosh. You got teenagers in your house? Pizza pops is the thing.
Yeah, but I've never been able, not that I cook them regularly, but years ago I seem to remember that they were always leaking. They were hugely messy.
They've improved. See, the technology's improved. But it's also the oven that you're cooking in. So this is the Breville Smart Oven. Breville always does things a little bit differently. They take the technology and it's got an LCD control panel, and they've using the system that they've got on here will cook it much faster, much easier, and of course it's got a really cool stainless steel finish on it. Very important now these days in kitchens.
I'm all about the smart oven because I use my oven a lot, like for baking and stuff, so that would be handy for that as well.
Definitely, and it's actually got separate settings right on the control panel. It's about $250. Works really nice, and it's very
that's
compact.
Not a lot of money for an oven. This must be a small, like a toaster oven, or
it's a toaster oven, but it's extremely intelligent. It's got sensors inside to see exactly what's going on with the food inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the smartest oven I've ever heard of there.
Yeah, definitely
Okay, what
smart.
else do you have?
So I've got some sunglasses here from Sara. These are the Pilot ones, and they're the Pilot.
You don't go for the cheap stuff, do you?
No, I don't. Actually, they're not that expensive. They're about $150. They're photochromatic, so they're great for when if you get slightly, in the evening time, you get slightly darker conditions and stuff that'll automatically.
Is that what that means when it says photochromatic? Okay.
It'll automatically adjust for the lighting conditions. And I like these because you can go from your car to play volleyball or to do whatever sports you want because they've got a little hook behind them. Behind the ear.
Yeah, they actually curve right over your ear, so
yes,
they're not like regular sunglasses in that way.
Yeah, and they're definitely good looking. And the bigger sunglasses are making the comeback, thanks to our dear friends Paris Hilton and more. But these...
I find the big sunglasses make me look like a fly.
Brendel fly? I hope not Brendel fly.
No, like the fly, like an actual fly.
Oh,
those
gosh.
Sunglasses are huge.
Well, they're a little stylish. So these are the Pilot ones from Sara. Now, of course, if you've got a really nice pair of driving sunglasses, you need to have something to drive in.
Oh,
so
that's what comes up with this last item on your list.
Yes, it's the 2009.
And I've got to give you credit. This is probably the most expensive item you've ever brought on.
It is, definitely, but definitely not brought into the studio itself. It's actually parked outside. It's a 2009 Porsche Boxster S. Now, this version comes with Porsche's new PDK transmission. This is a one-up on their own Tiptronic transmission, which is basically a mixture of an automatic and a stick shift.
Well, the Tiptronic, come on, that was just too common. I mean, Volkswagen has it all the time now.
Exactly.
So
and
you got to one-up that.
They license the technology from Porsche, and this is the PDK. And basically what the PDK is, it has two transmissions built in together. So it has gears 1, 3, and 5, and then gears 2, 4, and 6. It's a double clutch system. So basically what happens is... There you go. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it to you. So when you're shifting from 1 to 2, gear 2 is already geared up, ready to go. So the one clutch closes, the other clutch opens, and right away you're in the second gear. And then it goes back to gear 3 on the other transmission, back to gear 4 on the other one. So you can get, in an automatic, you can get the fastest shifts possible. The faster shifting than you could do manually.
I'll bite, Akash. How long have they let you borrow the car for?
Unfortunately, not as long as the summer will last year. So it's only for a few days.
Huh?
Just a few days. So.
That's a shame. Do you feel pretty good driving down the street now?
I did. I don't tell my boss because I had to call in sick to work because I'm going to be driving around for the next few days.
Ouch.
So a couple other neat technologies here. The Bluetooth in it. I've been using it yesterday. I've hooked up to Bluetooth to my iPhone. And I call a couple of friends and say, hey, guess where I am? I'm sitting in a convertible with the top down using the Bluetooth. They could not tell. And I had the top down. I had the windows down. They could not tell that I'm hands-free in a car. And
really?
Basically what I did is I just synced the Bluetooth with my iPhone, and I was able to communicate right instantly. My phone book actually comes up on the display in the car. So right away, I don't even need to use my phone. I can dial right from the display. It's got a touchscreen display. I can dial. I can answer calls right from the steering wheel controls. Don't even need to touch the phone anymore.
Wow.
And we're getting legislation soon. I know Ontario has it, but we probably will get legislation here soon, which you can't use your cellular phone while driving, but you should be able to use your Bluetooth.
Well, that's an interesting topic. It's funny you should say that, because I know that we've been talking about that the last couple of days, because I know the Solicitor General is looking for input on what they think. To me, even, like, I was away on the weekend. I was down in Seattle. We went through a drive-thru and we got food. I mean, eating while driving should be against the law, too, because that's pretty distracting, you know?
Any
Having somebody in the passenger seat and you're talking to them is pretty distracting while you're driving, too.
Distracting.
So, I don't know. I'm really of two minds of this one, because I think there's a lot of distractions. But, Akash, thank you, as always.